literally wasn't picking up that much.
Oh, you know what? Mine was doing the same thing because I turned the volume knob all the way down. I was like, why am I not making it? I turned it down on purpose when she's doing the mic check.
If you can't feel it in your stomach.
What's that?
If you can't feel it in your stomach.
Yeah. No.
Let's start one more time.
You do two. So what it is, I think the intro is messing up. So you do two,
Yeah, I do
that,
two.
and then I jump in and go two. You do two, and then we do two of it together with that.
Good morning. Welcome. We invite you in body or spirit to sing our opening hymn number 346. Come sing a song with me.
We'll start with a 4-bar intro. Right when these lyrics pull up.
It's 346.
Come sing a song with me, number 346.
It goes like this. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. That I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll sing a song of love that grows in the winter time. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. That I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love that grows in the winter time. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. That I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love that grows in the winter time. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. That I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love that grows in the winter time.
Lovely. Thank you all. And we have Bella with our welcoming today. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome, everyone. My name is Isabella. I and the other youth from the Religious Exploration Program will be your worship associates, along with Crystal and Petra. Today's service is multi-generational, so it will be more interactive than usual. And because it's back to school time, we will be doing the annual blessing of the backpacks, or whatever school supplies you have.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, the service title today is "Tell Me a Story." And this you're going to also read. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Your poem.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So
Okay.
you can. Did you change it?
I have to do the beginning part. Okay. Today I will be reading a poem that I made for the church. This poem contains a mix of my feelings and things I notice around me. I feel very honored to be able to share this with you. Calming greens, swaying trees, swooping birds, swinging leaves, an extraordinary merge. Culture so defined, no others could I find, no people with more courage. These feelings feel too kind. Words so sweet for the mind, authentic kindness beats a smile. Every morning is less of a mile. Every feeling begins to unpile. Every moment feels more vital, swoops from hugs, hope up above. The stars will listen even through our shrugs. The stars hear us even through our grudge. The stars are here moving slowly like a dove. So are the people. The kindness they emit, the hope like a lingering smell, wafting through the air no matter if it's as deep as a well. Hope knows how to be fair. The energy's like a mother's shell. Happiness is bound to catch you like a snare.
Good job. Very nice. Now we have Dakota.
A key concept in our community is love plus connection, and that will lead us to spiritual and ethical transformation. This is your community, and so we ask that you please be active part of it by joining us in the following activities and events. Today is potluck in the social hall immediately following the service. Not to worry, if you didn't know to bring a covered dish of food to share, there is always plenty. If you're able to stay and help with cleanup, it would be greatly appreciated. Next Sunday, our spiritual life director, Heather Norby, will be back with us after a much-needed respite to once again share one of her beautiful services entitled Building Belonging. Please join us in the sanctuary this Wednesday, August 13th at 6:30 for a showing of Inside Out at our monthly Popcorn Theology gathering. Krista will be presenting her free yoga classes at 4 o'clock on Friday, August 22nd in the social hall. Please read our e-newsletter, which is published on Mondays for more information on other events.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dakota. Sage is up next.
Today we're going to explore something that's a part of all of our lives, stories and storytelling. Whether you're telling a fairy tale, dreaming up adventures, or sharing memories, stories help us understand who we are, connect with others, and make sense of the world around us. Stories weave our experiences, emotions, and imaginations together. They help us think about who we are, learn about different cultures, and build relationships. They help us see through someone else's eyes, feel with our heart, and think with our mind. Stories have brought communities together in the past and continue to do the same to this day. Stories carry history in their pages and culture between their lines, creating connections that can be passed on for generations to come. The famous stories, written stories, spoken stories, and stories never shared at all. Stories that have altered lives and stories that haven't had the chance. Stories are for those who seek to inspire, those who wish to be inspired, those who can create new universes with a pencil and paper. Everyone has a story. Maybe you have many stories. You can write them or just imagine them to keep yourself busy. Your story could be about fighting monsters in space or about how you spend your mornings. Every story is worth sharing, and everyone's story is worthy of inspiring those who it's shared with. We light our chalice to create sacred space. Jerry, would you please do us the honor of lighting our chalice?
Your mom's gonna step in.
Jen, would you do us the honor of lighting our chalice?
I changed, I look different, sorry.
You look for the better.
Okay, I'm a better looking Jerry.
Okay.
Good job. Thank you, Jen. Let us rise and body our spirit to sing in English and then in Spanish our hymn number 123, Spirit of Life.
Spirit
Here we gather, tucked back in this friendly neighborhood between beautiful tall pines. We are a community of people who have arrived from many different paths, yet we seek a common goal, to bring more love to a hurting but beautiful world. We do this by building our UUCL community with our time, talents, and treasures. Our shared UU value of generosity calls us to covenant with one another, that we freely and compassionately share our faith, presence, and resources so that the dream of beloved community becomes a reality. Please help us grow into our dreams as our ushers pass the plate for our collection.
Maybe when we start Joys and Sorrows, they will.
They will.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Talk about that. I don't know what.
Yeah, you got a lot of bucks. Okay, so one thirty. All right, now this is like your front. Thank you. Good job, guys.
Our ritual of the sharing of joys, concerns, and sorrows embodies the belief that through connecting our lives, our freedoms, it's the act of gathering, of sharing, of deeply connecting gives us courage. And in this world in which we must navigate many joys and sorrows, it is the courage we give one another that sets us free from the weight of being lost and alone. In our Joys and Sorrows book, you are able to write any significant joy or sorrow occurring in your life that you would like for the congregation to know. Today, which is August 10th, we have Shelby with a joy, opportunity for growth in work and personal life. Sorrow, in need of healing for hard decisions that had to be made for myself, or possible soul. I'm sorry. Michelle, happy to have spent time this summer with my kids, wishing Greg Sharty a great school year. I'm sorry again. Asking for thought of safety for travel to Wisconsin. Cool beans. That I got, Wisconsin. You're invited now to come forward for our ritual of joys and sorrows. You may take whichever stone you feel right to drop and put it in the bowl. We normally allow the children to come up first, so they're doing exactly what they normally do, connecting to others, feeling the power of being together in this community. And feel free to make a line over here. It works best.
And we'd like to additionally light the healing candle and have a moment of reflection for those who may be suffering in the world. May we all be free of suffering. May we all be at ease. Thank you, Jen. And now it's story time. Okay, here we go. It's story time! We're going to read What's the Time, Grandma Wolf? Written and illustrated by Ken Brown. There's a wolf in the woods, and everyone said, she's big and she's bad. She's old and she's hairy. Best to leave her alone. She's mean and she's scary. But we wanted to know, so we crept a bit closer. And Piglet, who's brave, shouted, "What's the time, Grandma? What?" And she opened her eyes. They were very, very big and yawned. It's time I got up. So we crept a bit closer, and Fawn, who's shy, whispered, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she pricked up her ears. They were very, very big, and said, "It's time I brushed my teeth." So we crept a bit closer, and Crow, who is noisy, squawked, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she took down a kettle, and it was very, very big, and said, "It's time I scrubbed the stew pot." So we crept a bit closer, and Squirrel, who's sassy, squeaked, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she fetched a sharp axe. It was very, very big, and said, "It's time to chop the wood." So we crept a bit closer, and Badger, who's bold, barked, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she picked up two pails that were very, very big and said, "It's time I fetched some water." So we crept a bit closer, and Duckling, who's silly, quacked, and she looked down her nose. It was very, very big, and said, "It's time to light the fire." So we crept even closer, and Rabbit, who's reckless, giggled, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" "It's dinner time!" Oh, no. So we all settled down to a vegetable stew. And old Grandma Wolf, what did she do? She read us her favorite story. A Little Red Riding Hood. The end. And now we have Petra presenting and leading our blessing of the backpacks.
This is interactive. You'll have your role. It will be on the screens.
Yes.
Okay. In our church, we're always on a quest for truth and meaning. Our fourth principle calls us to a free and responsible search for truth and meaning. How do we find truth and meaning? How do we find truth and meaning? I have to wait for answers. into the mic. Let the children know is. They are loved.
Just read the part. I don't know what's
Okay.
confusing.
How do we find truth and meaning?
Oh, that, we weren't there yet. Yeah, just read it, just keep reading. We weren't there yet.
Where are we? Because that's what I start with. I don't know.
Okay, no, yes, by learning. It's fun to learn new things. Just read the words.
Yes, ma'am. It's fun to learn new things about the world, don't you think? Learning new things helps us understand the world around us and our place in it. That's a part of how we create meaningful lives. But here's the thing. Learning about the world doesn't just serve our own individual selves. When we learn, and when we get closer to the truth and meaning of life and of all the lives around us, we are also getting closer to unity, to doing the thing our sixth principle calls us to do. Global community with peace, liberty, and justice for all. That's why UUs consider themselves lifelong learners. It's important if we want to build a loving community and a better world. So today, we're going to do a blessing for learning. We're going to bless all of you who are going back to school or starting school for the first time, right? I think. Well, yes. And we're going to bless the teachers, and we're going to bless anyone else who feels like they need a blessing to keep on learning. Everybody got backpacks or pencil or a laptop or coffee mug, something that helps you learn. Coffee mug might help you. There you go. We got a coffee mug to help you learn. Spirit of life and love, the time is here when school begins. As folks continue their studies, we ask a blessing on their backpacks in which they carry the books and notebooks, markers and pens and pencils they will use to learn. Spirit of life and love, let the children know that they are loved. Okay, maybe we'll catch up. Through the spirit of life and love, may all of us young and young at heart remain excited, ever seeking to learn more and to develop our gifts. Through our study, may we gain the tools to grow in love and connection to one another. Spirit of life and love, know that we are all loved on this lifelong journey to find the truth. Bless these backpacks, bags, etc., and the good folks who carry them. Spirit of life and love, carry us forward so that the yearnings of our imagination, together with the knowledge and wisdom we acquire, come to fruition and unite us together. Amen and blessed be. Of course, a back-to-school blessing service wouldn't be complete without blessing those that make the biggest difference, the teachers. Spirit of life and love, bless those in the ministry of teaching future generations. Infuse their classrooms with an atmosphere of care and mutual respect, that all interactions there will be bathed in patience and understanding. Help their lessons to grow children in youth in knowledge, character, and imagination. Help us all to support the work of these teachers, do all that they do, building up our community and our future. As they embark on a new school year, may they be blessed with energy, passion, endurance, and humor. We bless you with the energy. Is it up there? No. Next slide. There it is. We bless you with the energy, the passion, endurance, and humor you need for your daily tasks. We bless you with love and the power of imagination to inspire the minds of children and youth. May it be so. And now, our special surprise, Presley, are, bring your backpacks up, bring your pencils, bring one, those who wish to learn, come. And we have adorable little caterpillars here that remind me of the story, the caterpillar.
A bookmark from the basket, and then we have 3 different kinds of notebooks, and they all have colors of kindness crayons.
I feel like I should.
And Nutri-Grain bars, and of course, Smarties.
So we have bags of things to use at school and renew their energy for those online who might not have heard that. And they have a caterpillar bookmark, which is adorable. Ooh, that's my favorite, Dakota. You got one too. That dig. I love that one. Oh, that one's pretty.
Any teachers or teacher life people would like, yes?
I said anyone wanting to learn and teach.
Oh, yeah, bookmark. Oh, don't forget your bookmark. Did you get bookmarks? That's what these are, I think, right?
Didn't he? I think he got one.
These are gifts from Amber. Didn't you say my gifts from Amber?
These lovely caterpillars are gifts from Amber. She did this. Amber did these wonderful caterpillars that are bookworms. Of course, that makes sense. They're bookworms because they're bookmarks. Okay.
Blessing of the backpack. Yes.
Bless his backpack.
Bless that backpack.
Crystal.
Blessing of the backpack. Now that we've discussed the importance of story in our lives, and we've heard some personal wordsmithing, we're going to have some fun creating stories of our own. So it's a multi-generational worship service plan called Tell Me a Story by Reverend Lee Ann Washington. So we're going to divide ourselves into 6 groups, okay? So figure that out amongst yourselves, and it will include a youth, okay? So intergenerational. Let's make sure the youth get put at least one youth in each group, please. Okay? So each group is going to write a story, and maybe Peter can help us distribute the pads of paper and pens. So we need one person to be the transcriber who has maybe legible handwriting, okay? So Adam's assisting with distributing the pads of paper and pens. So we have 6 pads of paper and pens there. Okay, the story will feature 2 characters plus however many other characters you choose to include. Oliver, we've got some ringing. Can you adjust the mic? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And a huge shout out and thank you, gratitude to Oliver in the tech room today. Yay, Oliver. Okay, so we have Sam and Willow. Those are your characters, okay? You will identify first. Oliver, can you go back to the slide, please? Oliver? I need the slide. I'm good. Do I have to? Oh. Can you put your mouse on, back on OBS? You need to have, okay. 3 parts to your story. Introduction, main action or challenge, and then a resolution. Okay? I'm going to give you 5 minutes for each section. So, starting in about 30 seconds, everyone have your groups identified. Get your groups identified. Okay? Figure out who is your writer. Okay, that is time for your introduction. So, I'm going to give you 5 more minutes for the main action. I want you to make sure to draw a line between the introduction and the main action part. So you can say like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, or something like that. Okay? So you're now working on the challenge part. What's the challenge? Okay, now you're working on your third chapter, resolution. So we're going to solve the problem.
They sell the business, they go to college, they get a better job. Yeah, they sell out, and you know, they're not married, their family's good. They worked at McDonald's. They sell their business. They sell their business. And they have intergenerational wealth. Everything's good. All those years of PhD in high school, they went to this.
Okay. If you need one more minute, raise your hand to wrap it up. Okay, one more minute, wrap it up. Okay? And they lived happily ever after. Okay, if you are finished writing your story, select a representative to come up to read. If you have completed writing your story, select a representative to come up and read a portion of your story. Okay? Okay. So, we're going to take turns reading different sections. Okay?
Okay, so I'm going to read introduction.
I might interrupt you during your introduction to
Okay.
have someone else finish the introduction.
Okay.
Okay? So wait until everyone gets up here. Okay. So send a representative from your group to read a portion of your story. Okay, so come on over. Come on up. Okay, so here's here's how this will work. Shh. Thank you. Hi. Are you? Okay, there you go. So, we're going to start with the introduction. But when I ring the bell, that means the next person will continue reading that section, okay? So you might not complete your whole part, okay? So we're going to just step up to the mic and select a part of the introduction, and then when I say, okay, we're going on to the conflict and the main action, then we go over there. Does that make sense? No. All right, here we go.
Sam and Willow are scientists who have discovered intelligent life at the bottom of the ocean.
Next.
Today is Sam's first day at a new middle school. It is hard being a fish person. For emotional support, Sam brought their support dinosaur, Terry, with a P. Sam wanted nothing more than to be accepted, but Willow, the tree person, hated Sam because of all the water they took up.
Once upon a time, a beautiful unicorn met Arlo and Emma.
There was a dad. He was a dishwasher at a restaurant, Panda Express. But this story is not about him.
Just the introduction.
Sam and Willow were siblings whose rich and foolish parents bought a cheap island called Zombie Island and moved them there one night while they were camping. Oh, I read that wrong. They heard screaming from their house and ran to go investigate. When they got there, their parents were being eaten by zombies. I guess that's why they call it Zombie Island, Sam said. Run, screamed Willow. They ran.
Can you, do you have any more of your introduction?
No.
Okay, next. All right, next part.
While Sam and Willow are exploring in their submersible, rocks start falling and they risk damaging it. The submersible gets stuck under the rocks.
Sam does everything he can to be friendly to Willow, even introducing Terry, but Willow was not having it. Willow even went so far as to turn the other students against Sam. Willow also tripped Sam and Terry in the hallway with their roots and drank water out of their portable fish bowl.
Oh, no.
The unicorn crashed and broke her wing. Emma and Arlo approached the injured unicorn while it was hiding behind a building. Though they did not know, they were not doctors, but they knew how to help.
As Willow and Sam came into the restaurant, their dad surprised them with presents. Willow got a truck, and Sam got a remote control Lamborghini that winds up.
Wow.
And some candy. And then the kids, that's part of the resolution.
Okay.
Sam and Willow stumbled across an abandoned laboratory while running through the woods. They downed their coconut helmets to mask the smell of their brains so they could sneak past the mega zombies. In their inner chamber, they found the cure to the zombieism and cured their parents.
Wow.
The novel life form comes to the rescue, removing the rocks and freeing the submersible. Sam and Willow capture the new life form on their camera, and that it is translucent and has 3 brains and blue blood.
Okay, the resolution.
One day, one of Willow's supportive and unruly fish people decided to smoke a joint under Willow's branches. Out of nowhere, a spark caught Willow's branches on fire. Without thought, Sam emptied the water from their portable fishbowl onto Willow's branches, putting out the fire, sacrificing their existence for Willow. From that point forward, Willow, Sam, and all the other students had no problem coexisting. The end. XOXO.
She can't talk. Another resolution. Emma and Arlo bandaged the unicorn's wing with a magic elixir and bandage. That healed instantly. The unicorn, Emma, and Arlo became friends. They all lived happily ever after.
Well, Sam and Willow gave their dad chocolates, a chocolate bar with M&Ms and dark chocolate chips, peanut butter with sprinkles, and they lived happily ever after. But how did you know that? Because they went home together from Panda Express. They played with their toys. They shared their candy. They eventually went to college. They decided that this business that they had built together, they would sell out to McDonald's, and they acquired intergenerational wealth. And all of the years of playing D&D in high school paid off.
Very nice.
Before curing the remaining zombies, Sam and Willow sent invitations to corrupt and evil politicians throughout the world for an all-expenses-paid vacation to Zombie Island. Once they were eaten, Sam and Willow used their money to solve the world's problems. The end.
Sam and Willow can't wait to repair their vessel so they can return and continue to study their new life form.
All right.
And they live happily ever after.
Yay! Did everyone enjoy story time? Yay! Good job, all of you story writers. And we'd like to hear from Abby now.
Just like our wondrous final story, the congregation story is a conglomeration of all the stories of all of the people together to create the community we call the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Lakeland. When we listen to each other, we learn from each other. We invite a variety of perspectives, both different and alike, to share space with our own. Without participation from all of those around us, whether active or passive, our stories would lack an unfathomable quantity of the unique characteristics that make them exactly what they are. In listening to each other, we are not only granting one another the gift of participation, but we are also enriching our lives with community. We are sharing pieces of ourselves, pages of our stories, in a mutual sense of harmony, and promoting the growth of a beautiful, cumulative narrative. Please join us in singing our closing hymn, number 314, We Are Children of the Earth.
Thank you very much. Good job. Okay, number 314, We Are Children of the Earth.
We
Excellent. Thank you, band. Always appreciate our talent, musicians. And Abby, would you like to, we're going to extinguish our chalice.
All right, so please join me as we extinguish our chalice today. Jerry, real Jerry, if you could do us the honors.
Real Jerry.
We extinguish this chalice, but not the light of truth, the warmth of love, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts and out into the world. Yay.
Yay, good job.
All right, thank you all for joining us today in our wonderful little mess of storytelling. And please remember, you are more than welcome to head over to the social hall to join us for potluck and connection between all of us today. Please, of course, always remember that you are loved, you are worthy, and you are a blessing.
You are a blessing. Thank you to Melissa Marshall, Jerry Marshall, and the whole RE group for preparing for this service today. So thank you all so much. Go in peace.